Hey team, it is the 28th of March, I should know that because yesterday was my birthday, 28th of March 2018, and here is past me introducing this video. So today is the 11th of January 2017, it's a Wednesday, just in case you're interested, and I want to talk about exploring ordination in the Church of England. Why? Because that's what I'm doing right now. I don't know how this journey is going to work out. I don't know if it's going to be a yes, if it's going to be a no, if you're going to see at the end of this video a very sad, disappointed Ben because he's got rejected, because it kind of feels like that. I'm opening myself up to people deciding if I'm right for them. Some sort of rejection, I suppose. Or if it will be a yes, I got in, get to go and study, whatever. But whatever the case, I want to record the journey and I want to share it with you. And tomorrow I'm meeting my vicar to discuss the criteria that the Church of England set out when they're deciding if people should go forward into ministry. There's 9 criteria: vocation, ministry within the Church of England, spirituality, personality and character, relationships, leadership and collaboration, faith, mission and evangelism, and quality of mind. Those are the 9 criteria that I am working through. So I'm making points for every single bullet point that they've got down to prove that I have got that in my character, in my person. Or maybe that the vocation is confirmed by other people. So I'm writing down names of people who have said to me, you'd be really good at that, have you considered it? Ah, Ben should go into the Church of England, he should be a vicar and put on a dog collar. I just got an email. Just got an email from the Diocese of Leicester saying, called Vocations Day. So today is the 12th of January and I met Gary, my vicar, for a couple of hours actually to work through the last kind of 4 criteria of the ordination document that the Church of England have produced, and it was good. It went well. I feel like it was positive. There's a few things I need to go away and look at, which I always knew was going to happen, and that's okay. It's quite good to go away and research stuff a bit more. He's putting me forward to the DDO, the Diocese Director of Ordinands. I don't know if that's what it stands for, something like that. And so yeah, hopefully we'll get an email and arrange a meetup. And he'd already spoken to her and suggested that I start going to visit a couple of other churches in the area that have different styles to the church that I go to, just to experience what they're like a bit more. It's Sunday the 15th of January and I'm out of focus. And it's my confirmation day. Sounds fancy, doesn't it?
This is the faith of the church. This is our faith. Christ Jesus, remember your baptism. God has called you by name and made you his own.
Morning everybody, it is, what day is it? It's Saturday, the 25th of February, and I'm in Leicester. I'm in High Cross right now. I'm just walking to the cathedral because I'm going to a called Vocations Day there. I'm quite excited about it. I don't know what it'll be like, don't know what to expect, but I'm meeting the DDO today, not for a personal meeting, but just because she's leading one of the workshops. So yeah, it'll be fun, and it will be, I don't know if it'll be fun. We'll see what it's like, and hopefully it'll be educational and I'll learn a few things and get some recommendations and maybe meet a few people who are in my situation as well.
What is my maker calling me to be and to do? Can there be any more significant question in life than that? I doubt it, really.
So basically, after this point, I forgot to film anything else, or it just got too complicated to keep going and keep filming, especially when meetings were happening and they were quite like confidential. But basically what happened was I met the DDO, the lady who's in charge of candidates like me, several times over a period of months. So basically the first meeting she sent me a challenge to go and talk to loads of different priests or deacons, people that worked in a variety of styles of church, and I came back and reported to her about kind of what the unique role of a Church of England priest is. Secondly, I was set 6-week placement really, where I worked alongside one of those people that I'd met in Leicester. It was the most influential time of my last 2 years really, in terms of pursuing ordination in the Church of England, or being recommended for training. Every diocese does this process differently, but one of the things we did is looked through the criteria, and I wrote about 30,000 words. You don't have to write that much, but I just tried to get everything out of my head, down on paper, answering different questions that would help my DDO write sponsoring papers. I met the Bishop of Loughborough, and she was the person that put me forward for my BAP. So after a really kind of in-depth conversation with her and being challenged on quite a few things as well, I was able to go away, process, prepare for BAP. There's lots of different things over the 2 years, and it's hard to vocalise and remember everything in detail, but went to lots of services, met the DDO lots, did what she asked me to do, met a bishop, went to a BAP, and then found out the decision made at said BAP 3 weeks ago. I went to my BAP, which is a Bishop's Advisory Panel. It was a 3-day interview process basically. I arrived there on a Monday at 5 PM and I left there on the Wednesday at 4 PM, and during those 3 days I had several interviews, I had a presentation and led a group discussion, there was like several written things that you had to do as well, and over the period of 3 days a group of advisors made up their minds whether to recommend me to my local bishop, my sponsoring bishop, as to whether I should be recommended for training towards ordination in the Church of England. And I found out last Thursday, on the 22nd of March 2018, that I have got recommended, that I should be starting training this coming September to train towards ordination, to become a vicar eventually, and wear one of those dog collar things. And yeah, it's super exciting, super, you know, just a relief really after all the hard work that you've seen. You know, I started filming in January 2017, but actually the stuff was going on in my head way before that. Back in 2016 really, I remember talking to Em about it on our honeymoon. So, you know, it's been kind of a 2-year process up to this point. I'm now going to go ahead and start training for 3 years in college, and then all being well, it will kind of be a curacy, and then working as a vicar or as a priest in the Church of England from then on, which is super strange, super freaky to think that that's actually happening. Watching all this footage back, editing, is so strange to see where I was and where I am now, but I'm thankful for the journey, and I'm thankful that it has worked out the way it has. But I just hope that you perhaps have watched this video and thought, actually, maybe that's something that I need to consider, or maybe you watch this video and just go, good job Ben, well done, that's fine. Either one's great. Maybe you're like, oh man, I'm never going to talk to Ben ever again. I hope not. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon with a normal video. Back to normal, I promise, very soon. Okay, bye team.